Radar is highly significant in history today because radar, which was invented during World War II, it helped airplanes and ships use radio waves to detect distant objects and accurately deploy bombs on a certain location. A way this can connect to the NHD theme would be exploration because they explore the idea of radio waves in many different countries and how they were very useful in times of war. Before radar was invented, most ships would use a sextant, which was an instrument with a graduated arc of 60 degrees and a sighting mechanism used for measuring the angular distance between objects and especially for taking altitude and navigation, and used lines of longitude and latitude to navigate in the oceans. Also, one last instrument they used to help them navigate the ocean was a chronometer, which measured time and variations in temperature, humidity, and air pressure. All this helped determine longitude. Before radar, military airplanes had to navigate using dead reckoning. Dead reckoning was used before pre-flights. Pilots would gather what little weather information was available, and then someone would give them their best guesstimates of winds based on reports from ships at sea and other aircraft. A crazy thing these airplanes had to do without the help of radar was to manually drop bombs off the side of the plane and hope that the bombs would accurately hit their target.
What is radar? Radar is a system for detecting the presence, direction, distance, and speed of aircraft, ships, and other objects by sending out pulses of high-frequency electromagnetic waves that are reflected off the object back to the source. Radar was invented by Heinrich Hertz, Karl F. Braun, and Christian Holzmeier of Germany, Guglielmo Marconi of Italy, and Lee DeForest of the United States. During a speech that Guglielmo Marconi read when he won his Nobel Prize, he stated that if coming across a metallic object, such as another steamer or ship, would be reflected back to a receiver screen from local transmitter on the sending ship and thereby reveal the presence of the other ship in fog or thick weather. One further advantage of such an arrangement would be that it would be able to give warning of presence and bearing of ships, even should these ships be unprovided with any kind of radio. This statement supports the thesis by showing the methods of their invention and how it improved navigating with many different types of vehicles.
The first radar that was used in combat during World War II was in the Battle of Great Britain. The first pilots to use radar were led by General Sir Hugh Dowding. Here's a quote that Sir Hugh Dowding stated before the Battle of Great Britain: "Trust in God and pray for radar. But the essential arithmetic is that our young men will have to shoot down their young men at a rate to 4 to 1, if we keep at pace at all." Although radar was briefly mentioned, we know, thanks to bibliography from the history learning website, a secondary source we found, that radar started to take shape. The general could not emphasize enough to importance that this would be the fighter command. He organized a network of communications that would link the radar stations.